Good afternoon, Musketeers. It's November 2nd, 2018. I'm Christo Fossi.
And I'm Lily Walsh. This is Xavier News.
From the Xavier University Television Studio, this is Xavier News. Your campus, your region, your world. This is Xavier News.
Robert Bowers, accused of gunning down 11 people at a Pittsburgh synagogue, pleaded not guilty on Thursday to federal hate crimes and other charges. Prosecutors say Bowers entered the Tree of Life synagogue during services on Saturday morning with multiple firearms and made statements expressing his desire to kill Jews during the shootings. In his court appearance, Bowers requested a trial by jury while funerals for the victims of the attack began Tuesday. President Donald Trump has visited the synagogue and attended memorial services for the victims.
Google employees worldwide planned a walkout yesterday at 11:10 a.m. This comes after a recent New York Times investigation showing that the Google company paid millions of dollars in exit packages to male executives accused of sexual misconduct. Workers walked out in demand of ending sexual harassment and discrimination, ending the pay inequity for women, and appointing a representative that will implement an anonymous Google system for reporting misconduct. Workers will continue to protest Google by walking out for real change in order to put an end to gender discrimination and sexual misconduct within the company.
17-year-old Cincinnati native Abby Cates has advanced to the live rounds of the MB series, The Voice, in Los Angeles, California. Cates wowed Coach Kelly Clarkson in the blind auditions and has gained nearly 180,000 followers on Instagram since the audition. During the battle rounds on Tuesday, Cates performed Clarkson's hit song, Because of You. Cates is a student at Cincinnati Hills Christian Academy. Another Cincinnati native, Tyshawn Colquitt, competed but was eliminated in the battle rounds during Tuesday's episode.
A new breed of cafe has popped up recently in Cincinnati.
Here's Sundos Mula Osman with the story.
Right now I've got about 31 in the lounge that are available for adoption. Our anniversary isn't until April 9th, and we've already done 523 adoptions. We appreciate all the support that we get from the community, from people that live very far. We've had out-of-state people come here just to see us. So we love the love, the cats love the love, and we are here for the long haul. So here's to 500 more.
In 2006, doctors introduced a minimally invasive version of the procedure.
Closed yesterday for a series of renovations that will last several months. Since the museum opened in 2004, it has attracted baseball fans from all over the country. Changes to the museum will include a new design, more technology, and more historical artifacts to upgrade visitors' experiences and further tell the history of Reds baseball. Reds Hall of Fame Executive Director Rick Walls said, quote, "I know the fans will love the new museum even more as we celebrate the 150th anniversary of professional baseball in 2019, unquote. The museum is scheduled to reopen in March 2019 with a ribbon-cutting ceremony. However, officials stated that Reds Museum will continue to offer educational programs and off-season tours while the renovations are still taking place.
Looking for a fun way to spend your Friday night? Upset you spent Halloween studying? Then head over to the Xavier Yard in Gallagher Student Center from 9 p.m. to 12 a.m. for a Halloween Boo Bash, a Muskies After Dark event sponsored by the Student Activities Council. Students will be able to enjoy some spooky snacks and participate in a variety of games. Remember to bring your all card to the check-in desk.
Xavier Dining Services is hosting a contest on what to name the diner and deli opening on the bottom floor of the Gallagher Student Center. Students will be tabling in the lobby of Fenwick as well as the front of Gallagher, so students can submit name suggestions. The student with the winning names will be announced on November 7th, and students can submit names all week leading up to the 7th.
All right, that is all from the news desk, people.
We'll be right back with Lucas Robbins and the Xavier Sports Report.
Musketeers, welcome back to another amazing edition of the Xavier Sports Report. I'm Lucas Robbins, and today we have a treat for you as we will be previewing the 2018 Xavier men's basketball season. Of course, the team already played their first game of the season, but like I always say, there's no time like the present to talk about the future. But before we take a look ahead, let's take a step back and review the events of the week, starting with the women's soccer team. Last night, the Musketeers played in the semifinals of the Big East Championship versus the number 4 ranked nationally Georgetown Hoyas. The Hoyas unfortunately ended the team's run with a 1-3 score last night. The team's notable performers were senior Andy Kennard scoring a point-blank goal late in the game with an assist from first-team Big East midfielder Samantha Dewey. Now this was a momentous season for the team as the semifinals was the farthest the team has ever gone in the Big East tournament, and the 4 seed was also a team high in Xavier history. With 9 shutouts on the season, the Xavier's defense was one of the most dominant in school history this year as well. Despite the loss, congratulations are in order for the Xavier women's soccer team for their historic season. Yesterday, the men's basketball team dominated Kentucky Wesleyan College 98-69. The team was led by the trio of junior Tyreek Jones, sophomores Najee Marshall and Paul Scruggs. The trio combined for a 64-point, 21-rebound, and 9-assist effort, each setting career highs in points. These three, along with junior Quentin Gooden once he returns from a shoulder injury in a week or so, form a dynamic starting lineup of Xavier veterans who should lead the team for the next few years. Tyreek's role as a dominant rim protector with an intense physical presence on both sides of the court is fully solidified as long as he avoids foul trouble. Najee Marshall brings in a versatile skill set of being able to defend all 5 positions with phenomenal athleticism and highlight reel-worthy moves, driving to the paint or shooting threes. Paul Scruggs seems to have vastly improved his three-point shooting as he won the Muskie Madness three-point contest, while adding to his exceptional driving ability and athleticism with intriguing length on defense. He looks to be a vastly improved player. And once Q returns as one of the Big East's best distributors in assists, an improved three-point shot, and another amazing athlete with defensive toughness, along with a new handle as a new role as the primary ball handler, this team will be even more impressive. This returning cast is quite an impressive quartet, paired with a trio of grad transfers in the dynamic Kyle Caslin, the stretch 4 big Ryan Wheelage, and the new swaggering big man Zach Hankins, aka at Hanky McSpanky on Twitter. By the way, personally one of my favorite nicknames on Twitter. The cast of starting potential players is immense in potential. And while the team has a lot of unknowns with old players in new roles, new players gelling together, and a new coach calling the plays, Xavier fans should remain confident in the team's abilities. Musketeer faithful should note that this is a transition year, with the new system being integrated, a small freshman class, though the most impressive one in years is on the horizon for the next year, and a lot of changes. So expectations should be tempered. Will we win the AP top? Will we be in the AP top 25? Maybe. Will we win the Big East? That's doubtful with Villanova still a powerhouse. Will we make March Madness and win more than one game? Now, I learned my lesson last year, so no early predictions from me here. But Xavier fans should be patient. No matter what happens this season, a new era is beginning for our college, and greatness is coming. With that, have a great weekend, Xavier. Get out and vote in the midterms. And as always, let's go X.